Hi everyone, this is Janelle of Hustling Hotties and host of the Big Dreamers series. I'm here with Erin Strayer and I can't wait to share her story with you. Hi Erin, how are you?
Hey, Janelle, I'm fantastic.
Good.
I'm delighted to be here with you.
Thank you for even being here. I'm so humbled that everybody even took the time out to spend this time with me. So I appreciate you as well. Erin, can you tell everybody what your business is? What do you do?
Yeah, recovering corporate women hire me to get beyond that now what stage of business. Most of them are scared and confused and playing small, even though they've been in business for a while and they've hit a wall. So I help them revitalize, rejuvenate, and reignite that passion and find the holes and plug them so that they can step out and to that next level of their business. So I'm a business strategist in a nutshell, and I'm a show host, and I have an online directory, and I do a lot of things. I'm a speaker.
Multi-passionate entrepreneur, I think is the title.
Multi-passionate. With the common ground being females, so I just really enjoy uplifting and leveraging. Those are kind of overused words, but I love providing opportunities for women to further themselves. So whatever that looks like.
Definitely. So that's a very unique business. What strategies are you using to make it so successful?
Oh, a little background on me. None of us feel like we have the right training or the right background or the right strategies or any of that. But when it comes all down to it, like every single thing that you've done in your life up until now has like dumped those experiences, and that those experiences become gifts and talents that you can use, right? Like we didn't know how to be moms.
Right. No, definitely not.
And I didn't know how to be a business owner. My background is cardiac surgery, right? So I didn't know how to run a business. I didn't know what I was doing. I had a little tap into a multi-million-dollar business and a farmer relationship of mine. We spent some time doing that, but I was shooting from the hip there too. So strategies, like some of the biggest strategies that I personally use is one, being consistent with a routine. So for me, my morning starts at the same time, whether it's Saturday or Sunday, right? Like, or Tuesday. I get up at the same time every single day. Every single day. I'm up at 6 a.m. And, oh, there's my alarm. Sorry for something else.
No, you're fine.
That's another strategy that I use.
Definitely.
Setting alarms for things. But yeah, I think there's lots and lots of studies out there that show that successful entrepreneurs have a schedule that they never waver from. Like getting up at the same time every single day. I go into my morning routine. I have a routine where I go in and I spend time and I meditate for 20 minutes, and then probably 3 out of 5 days I journal post meditation. So I take that time to just be quiet and ground myself, so I set myself up to succeed for the rest of my day. That's just and I use that RPM. Are you familiar with the RPM?
No, what's the RPM?
So RPM is rise, P, meditate. In that order. and it makes me think that RPMs are the thing in your car. I'm not an auto mechanic, so bear with me. But I do know that the RPMs make your car go faster.
Gotcha. And that's what I thought you were talking about. I was like, no, she can't be talking about that. So I'm like, no, what? I don't know what it is. Yes. So yeah, that makes sense. Rise, P, meditate. Okay.
So the RPMs, and if you keep consistent, and quite honestly, when I started this practice, I was willy-nilly. I wasn't consistent. I was maybe did it once a week, right? It's kind of like starting the treadmill.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And you really have to get into the practice of it, and it really helped for me to put myself on my own schedule. Like, I'm as important as my clients. I'm as important as the doctor's office. I'm as important as my hair appointment or my nails or whatever. I get to be on my own calendar. So I started that way. I set the alarms. My alarms are labeled RPM.
Oh.
as I
I
go
love
through.
that. I love that. So penciling ourselves into our own schedule, because as women, we don't take that time that we need just for ourselves, even bigger than self-care, just taking time for ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And we are really good, all of us. I don't care what your background or your demographic is, but we are really good for asking for what we want. We're really good for it. I would like this many clients and this many time, and I would like to
Mhm.
make this much money, and can you please help me out? And I would really like, and I would really like, and I would really like, and it's kind of like our kids, because we're
Yeah.
both moms. Mom, 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 mom.
Hmm.
And you never take a breath for the answers to come in. So for me, that's my quiet time in the morning, to allow those answers to come in for whatever I've put out that I'm asking for. I got to take that time to be quiet and allow those answers or the guidance for my day, or to set myself up to hit my day strong, is to go into my day with that RPM, rev myself up, make sure that I'm consistent, then I go and I don't turn any lights on either. That's like a big thing. Like, I never turn a light on. I don't put that noise into my house, that white noise even into my house. Everything's quiet. Like, the mouse is still sleeping.
I love it. I love it. That's beautiful. So, what is an outrageous goal that you've set for yourself that you've accomplished?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question. You should have prepped me with these questions.
I thought I did. I'm sorry. I thought you got the email. So sorry.
Hey, I'm good with shoot from that. The most outrageous thing, I think as far as goals, in this business, there was a big goal that I had hit before in my prior, job, where I trained both cardiac teams and cardiac surgeons. In this life, in this now that I've created, this online business strategy that I do, I think my biggest goal that I put in front of me, actually it was a dare, was to start my own show, was to
Mhm.
start my own live stream show. I didn't know one thing about the tech. I didn't know anything about platforms. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know where I didn't, shouldn't, and couldn't did myself all out of it. I don't know how. I don't have a credentials. I'm not a videographer. I don't know anything about film. I don't know how to connect to the audience. I don't know how to get it out there. And this month I'll hit 100 shows on my show that I didn't
And
know
your
how to do.
show is huge, because everybody I reached out to, they were like, the Erin Strayer show, the Erin Strayer. And I'm like, what? I didn't know she had a show. So kudos to you for even being so brave to do that, because I'm not that brave. This is brave for me right here.
Yeah. Well, here it is. It's stepping into the fear, right? It's
Yeah.
stepping in. And what happens for so many people, you don't even have to be an entrepreneur. The fear holds us back. And in that little square of our comfort area, where it's nice and warm and cozy, and we have all of our favorite things, right? Right in that box of comfort. But what happens inside of there is that our dreams actually die. Like, somebody told me a long time ago, and it's on my wall. It's like right where I can see it. The comfort zone is where your dreams go to die.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
step out.
Yeah.
So step out of your comfort zone, and man, it's scary and it's uncomfortable, right? Like,
Yes.
but here's the thing, there's a difference between dreams, and I know this is the the bigger dreamer series here,
Yeah.
but there's dreams, and dreams are different than goals, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What has to happen to take that dream, that ginormous thing that you want to do, or the thing that you stuck down into your heart from the time you were a little girl that you love doing, and you as an adult just never do it anymore. You don't have time, but man, you keep thinking about it. Or you always wanted to and you don't have time, or you don't make time, or somebody might think you're a fool, or it might be just too crazy to do as an adult, right? Like,
Right.
that thing. What if you took that dream of doing that thing and applied one action?
Right.
Then it become a goal. You
Yeah.
take one step, one why, right? Like, this is a big scary thing for you.
Yeah.
What was the very first thing? I'm going to do it.
Yeah, just making it, because it took me a year and a half to even do this. But I've been saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And finally, I just said, you know what? It's time. I have no excuses. I have nothing on my plate right now. I'm going to do this and I'm going to commit to it. So, and I feel like we need to take baby steps towards, going to transitioning that dream to a goal, to a step.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
mm-hmm.
Yes. And those baby steps, every single one of them count, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we wouldn't have electricity if Edison gave up on making the light bulb.
Exactly.
Like, he gave up at one try. No, it took almost like 1,000 tries for him to get the light bulb right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
come on. How many of us even give something a second try anymore?
Right. Exactly.
We give up. We're done. You took over. Oh, it didn't work the first time. Right?
Yeah. And then it's just that 1% of people that keep going that
Mm-hmm.
actually are the 1%ers.
Yes. 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 There's a statistic that I like. It actually is from, it's a very recent statistic. It's from May of this year that says that over 90% of businesses fail because people are the businesses are incomplete, unbalanced, or lack experience or services. And I'm like, gosh, but what if those people tapped resources, asked for help, plugged in, had a success cycle, right? Like, what if?
Yeah.
That would have
about reaching out and asking for help.
Yes.
And because it's somebody that that knows somebody that can actually help you to get where you need to get.
Yes.
It's just literally, can you help me? Can you do this for me? Just like me reaching out to you, would you come on the summit and speak?
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And it's scary asking for help, or maybe you reframe it and it's not, I need help. It's like, you're an expert in this area. I need a little advice with ABC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Instead of, I need help. Reframe the question to say the exact same thing, just a little different way.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like in your brain that you need help.
I love it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's another thing, is having that plan, right? Like, that plan is so, so vital to being a good, being successful and having your dreams turned into reality and skyrocketing is having a plan, right?
Yeah.
Raising your hand. Hey, I'll try that. Let me try that. Let me see what happens. Let me figure out what worked and what didn't. And then try again. Let me apply what worked and what, right? Like, you too. How many, oh, that didn't work.
Yeah.
But this and this and this did.
I think I've had 5 businesses in the past 10 years. Seriously.
Right.
The quote unquote businesses that I thought were going to be successful. So, yeah, you got to keep trying and keep going.
Yeah. But here's the thing, you can take what worked in each one of those businesses and apply them directly into this business now. Whether it was the way that you communicated with people or different platforms that you use that you're like, oh, right? I love that format, or I love that platform of payment, or I love being able to track my metrics with this program, or right?
Right.
Or whatever, or you figure out your demographic and you narrow it down even farther.
Yep.
Hey, it didn't work there, but I'm going to take what did, and I'm going to plug it in here. And you just keep going forward and you build on that failing forward mentality.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's actually absolutely it. Absolutely. So, talking about goals and dreams, what is your next big goal that you have?
Oh, my next big goal is to, my show right now is syndicated on 11 different platforms in 5 different countries, which is pretty crazy.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy.
Congratulations.
But my next big goal is to actually flip it to television. So to take the live stream and flip it into a TV show.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's live streamed right now. It's on podcast. It's, it's available on YouTube and, every other place where you can find Erin Strayer. But I would like it to go to the television network. I want to be Ellen. Me and Ellen should be friends anyway.
Yes, why not? Mine is Oprah. I am the next Oprah in my mind.
I love Oprah. Love, 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 love. I mean,
I swear she's my adopted mother. I swear.
Right?
She doesn't know about me yet.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know who I am, but that's okay. She'll find out pretty soon.
You'll find out soon. That's awesome.
So if you could tell your 15-year-old self anything, Erin, what would you tell 15-year-old Erin?
Oh, believe in yourself, trust yourself, know that you're worthy to accomplish anything in this world, that you don't have to have the same opinions as everybody else. And because you do, it doesn't make yours wrong and theirs right, or vice versa, right? That we can all, especially as women, because I just think that there's so much like clash and like nail gritting, clawing that happens out there, that's just nothing that appeals to me whatsoever. That we are so much better as women together than apart, and that we get to collaborate, have those joint ventures, have those relationships, and really draw from the strength of the collaborative. That's it. Collaborative is a big word for a 15-year-old though.
Very big word for a 15-year-old. And how do I expand on that? And on the same essence, is there one piece of nugget, one bit of advice that you would give to a budding entrepreneur? What would you say to them?
Advice, yeah. Like really stand on the shoulders that that have gone before, for sure. Tap your resources. Don't be scared to ask for help. The other thing too, don't be scared to invest in yourself. Like a lot of people are so scared to invest in themselves, but really be mindful, be prepared with your questions when you're hiring that person, right? And going into relationship with that person that you're investing with. Is it right for you? Does it line up? Is it in alignment with the direction of where you're going to go? Right? Is there anything, I didn't even know that I could ask questions when I hired my first coach. I think when I met you, I was on my fourth coach when I met you, and it's like, I didn't even know, kind of like going to the doctor. I didn't realize that I didn't have to go to that one.
Right.
Or the orthodonture, right? Like we're just getting into that here, right? Like I didn't know that
we have options.
And it's all about the right questions, and it's all about like ask questions, people. Right? Like just ask questions, and then be able to be accountable, is the other thing too. Is be accountable. Be accountable for your words, your actions, how you do business, how you follow up, how you complete those relationships, because 99% of your clients are going to end up colleagues.
Right.
If you do business right.
Right. At some point in time, everything is full circle. So yeah, you're right.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
So what is your life-changing must-read book, Erin?
Oh, I'm a reader, so I have a lot of them. It never leaves this is probably my life changer right here.
Oh my gosh, you're the third person today. I'm done.
It never leaves my desk, ever. Like I have a huge bookshelf over there, tons and tons and tons of resources, but this book by far was a life changer, and it's a non-negotiable now for me.
I'm about to fall out. My mouth is just popped wide open. This is third time. So I'm going to order that on Amazon right now. Okay.
Yeah, this one's all written up. I got notes all the way through it. I actually had a 6-week course just on this book. many years ago. And it's absolutely life-changing. Absolutely.
I'm totally floored right now that you're literally the third person. I've done three interviews today, and you're the third person to say that book.
Then you must, as soon as we hang up, go to Amazon and Prime.
That's insane. Okay, we're reading it. All right. And
Yep.
your favorite quote?
Oh, we as women need to complete each other instead of compete with each other. Put the L in there. A little love goes a long ways. So that was from a former mentor of mine. The other one is there's 100 ways to do the same thing right.
Yep.
Is my other favorite. I use those two all the time. Both mentors along the way for me. Direct quotes. Yeah.
Erin, I really appreciate your time. How do we participate in your movement? What do you have going on? Your social media? Anything you want to share with us, please?
Oh my gosh, yeah. You can find me everywhere at erinstrayer.com, at Erin Strayer. So it's erinstrayer.com. My YouTube is Erin Strayer. My business Facebook is where my show is, The Erin Strayer Show. It's all about branding yourself, people. Make it easy for everybody. Yeah, that's where you find me. It's pretty easy on all social media. Is there, and I love expanding myself. The other thing too that people might be interested in is the Illustrious Ones, which is an online directory that's directly linked to a Facebook group. So it's called the Illustrious Ones, and it's an elite directory for online entrepreneurs to be found easier. And it's kind of like how do I want to explain it? It's kind of like Yellow Pages on crack. It's just like it's really like
it's a tweetable.
Can I say that word here?
Yes.
Like Yellow Pages on crack. So it's it's really an amped up directory. So it's not just your name and your web link. It's photographs and pictures. You can upload videos and direct testimonies and bios, and like if you're an author and you have like multiple books, you can upload every single book cover if you wanted to, or your programs. And it's really, really, really kind of like that elevated level of not only a directory, but that's linked to another show that I do that's called the Monday Morning Show with the Illustrious Ones. We highlight and elevate you. You get to be on the show. You get you're featured in the blog. You go out to mass media production places just for being part of the directory. So that's another one. So the Illustrious Ones directory, Illustrious Ones Facebook group. Those are all great places to find me.
I love it. Guys, down at the bottom, if you scroll down a little bit right below this video, there is a link. Erin is giving you guys a free gift. Erin, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for your time. I love this platform that you're doing. Big dreams, big things. Go and do them. Go and do them, people.
Thanks, Erin. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.